Story name: The Man Who Returned After 18 Years. At dawn, when the first line of sunlight touched the sleepy village of Ramnagar, a stranger walked down the dusty road with a slow, tired rhythm. His beard was thick, his hair streaked with age, and a single worn-out bag hung from his shoulder. No one recognized him. Not yet. 18 years had passed. 18 long years since Arif disappeared without a single trace. People peered through half-open doors as he entered the village. Some whispered. Some tried to remember. Some felt a strange pull of familiarity, but couldn't place it. Arif kept his eyes on the old banyan tree at the village center, still standing, still silent, still watching time pass. For 18 years he had dreamed of this road, this tree, this village, and of one more thing, his family. He stopped in front of the house he once called home. The wooden gate was freshly painted, the courtyard swept clean, the smell of cooked rice floating out. He heard laughter inside, children's laughter. Arif's heart trembled. He knocked. A boy of about 12 opened the door. His eyes were big, curious, bright, and strangely familiar. "Yes? Who are you, uncle?" Arif's throat tightened. Before he could answer, a woman stepped behind the boy. She froze. The clay pot in her hand slipped and shattered onto the ground. "Arif," she whispered. Her voice had aged, matured, but he would know it anywhere. "Rahima," he said, barely breathing. "I've come home." Tears gathered in her eyes, but they did not fall. Not yet. 18 years of unanswered questions, heartbreak, and anger held them back. "Why now?" she asked, voice trembling. "After 18 years, why now?" The boy looked back and forth between them, confused. "Ma, who is he?" Rahima wiped her face quickly. "No one, Kabir. Go inside." But Arif stepped forward. "Kabir, he is my son?" Rahima flinched. "He is, but he doesn't know you. He believes his father died." Arif felt the ground slip beneath his feet. "Died?" "Yes," she said, her voice sharp now, because that was easier to tell him than the truth, that his father walked out and never came back. "I didn't walk out," Arif said painfully. "I was arrested, taken away. No trial, no chance to send a message. I was kept in a cell in the northern border for 18 years. 18 years for a crime I never committed." Rahima stared at him, stunned. "No, Arif, I thought you abandoned us." "Everyone did." Arif shook his head, tears burning his eyes. "They accused me of smuggling. Someone framed me. The investigation never happened. I kept waiting for someone to come, someone to tell my family I was alive, but no one did." Rahima's knees weakened, and she leaned against the wall, gasping as her world shifted under her feet. "And today," Arif continued, "they said I was free. After 18 years. Just like that. They opened the gate and told me to go." Rahima covered her mouth as the tears finally fell. "You suffered alone all these years, and you suffered thinking I left." Silence wrapped around them. Heavy, painful, real. Kabir returned, sensing the tension. "Ma, who is this man? Why are you crying?" Rahima placed a trembling hand on her son's shoulder. He is your father." Kabir stared at Arif, disbelief etched on his young face. "But my father is dead." Rahima shook her head slowly. "No, sweetheart, he is alive." Kabir stepped back. "That means you lied to me?" Rahima's voice broke. "I didn't know the truth then. I only told you what everyone believed." Arif knelt in front of his son. "Kabir, I never wanted to leave you. When you were born, I held you in my arms and promised to be the best father. I waited 18 years to keep that promise. I don't ask you to accept me now, but give me a chance to know you." Kabir's eyes softened, but fear and confusion held him still. Just then, another voice came from inside. "Rahima? What's happening?" A tall man stepped out. Rahim Mia, the man who married Rahima 5 years after Arif vanished. A fair, honest man who promised to give her and her baby boy a stable life. He froze when he saw Arif. The two men looked at each other, one who lived a stolen life, and one who stepped into a broken one. Rahimia spoke first, quietly but firmly. "You must understand, I married her because she was alone. The whole village believed you were dead. I never wanted to replace you." Arif nodded. "I know. I am grateful you took care of them." Rahima looked at both men, her heart torn. What do we do now? Arif took a deep breath. Rahima, I didn't come to destroy your life. I came to see my family, to see if they were safe. And now that I know, I can leave. Rahima shook her head instantly. No, Arif, after everything, you can't just leave again. Kabir looked at Arif with softened eyes. Where will you go? Arif smiled sadly. I don't know. Maybe somewhere quiet. Somewhere I can learn how to live again. Rahima looked at Rahima, then at Kabir, then at Arif. He stepped forward. You won't go anywhere, he said gently. This is your home too. Maybe not in the same way, but you don't deserve another lonely night. Rahima wiped her tears. He's right. Stay here, Arif. Not as my husband, but as Kabir's father. As a part of the family you lost. Arif stared at them, his son, his former wife, the man who raised his child, and felt something break inside him. Not pain, not despair. Hope. Slow, fragile, new hope. Kabir stepped closer. Can you teach me how to fish? Like you used to? Ma told me stories. Arif's eyes lit up with emotion. Yes, I can. The boy smiled, shy, unsure but real. For the first time in 18 years, Arif felt the warmth of belonging. The sun rose higher, painting golden light over the courtyard as if blessing this strange new beginning. Life had taken from him nearly 2 decades, but it had not taken away his chance to rebuild. And so, the man who returned after 18 years did not return to reclaim his past. He returned to start a new future.